Everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Phil. Today I'm back with an amazing recipe. Today we are doing shortbread cookies. These are chocolate chips shortbread cookies. They are buttery, tender, so yummy. These ones are so easy to make. They only require 6 ingredients to make them. You can serve these cookies as the way they are, or you can just go extra and top them with some melted chocolate. So for me, I used some melted white chocolate and some melted semi-sweet dark chocolate. I also topped them with some colored sprinkles and some dark chocolate sprinkles. I mean, you can add anything you want. You can top them with anything you want. These ones turned out so amazing and yummy. You can enjoy this with some hot coffee or just in some cold milk. They are so sweet. You are going to love them. I've listed the full recipe in the description box down below, so don't forget to check on that. So without saying more, let's get started. So this cookie recipe requires a lot of butter. So for this recipe, we are going to use 1 cup of unsalted butter. So this butter is at room temperature. I'm going ahead to cut it into smaller pieces. So remember, for this recipe, you can also use margarine if you don't have butter, but make sure that your margarine is suitable for baking. So you'll just go ahead and cut that butter into smaller pieces, and then you'll just transfer everything to your bowl. Next, you'll follow that with some powdered sugar or icing sugar, and just using your hand mixer, you're going to mix this for about a minute. So if you don't have an electric hand mixer, you can just use a normal whisk. So just use your spatula to scrub the walls of your bowl, and then continue mixing this until it's nicely creamed up and fluffy. This will normally take about 60 to 90 seconds, so don't overmix it. Our mixture is nicely creamed. As you can see, it's also fluffy. So for our next step, we're just going to add some vanilla essence, or if you have some vanilla extract, you can also add. I've also added some salt. I'm following that with some all-purpose flour, and then I'll continue mixing this using my hand mixer. This should take about 2 minutes. So I'll continue mixing this while scraping your bowl. This is just to ensure all that flour is mixed in the butter mixture. So you'll realize that your mixture is a bit thick and crumbly, and that's what's required for a shortbread cookie dough. So shortbread cookie dough doesn't come together like normal cookie doughs when it's mixed. The texture is always crumbly, so don't add any liquid at this point, because this is what we need for the dough. So for our next step, we're going to add our chocolate chips. So for this recipe, I'm using dark chocolate chips. I'm using mini chocolate chips, or as well you can add some chocolate chunks if you have. So just add that to your bowl, and then you're just going to use your spatula to mix everything together until fully incorporated. So remember guys, I've listed the ingredients and the measurements for this recipe in the description box down below, so don't forget to check on that. Some of you always ask me, oh Phil, I can't see the description box. Where's the description box? So it's normally just under this video, so make sure to check on that. And also, if you're new to this channel, you're much welcome. Don't forget to subscribe for more of my amazing recipes. So here I'm just going to lay some plastic wrap on my flat surface. So here I have a plastic wrap, and then I'm just going to scoop the dough and place it on the plastic wrap. So we'll divide this dough into 2. So just going to use your hands to form this dough into a nice log shape. So once you're done, you're going to wrap it with the plastic paper, as you see the way I'm doing it here. So once you're done wrapping it, you'll continue rolling it on your flat surface to make it a bit longer, and make sure that you've sealed the ends as well. I've also rolled the other remaining dough. We're going to place the cookie dough in the fridge. This will rest for about 1 to 2 hours. This is just to make the cookie dough firm and easier to cut it into cookie shapes once you're ready to bake them. So the dough has been resting for 2 hours in the fridge and they are really firm at this point. So you'll quickly unwrap them and then I'm just going to cut them into nice cookie shapes. So just take your knife and you're going to cut the dough into 1/2 inch thick pieces. Once you're done, you'll line them on your baking tray. This recipe gives you about 30 to 32 round cookies. So remember, you can always cut this cookie dough into whatever shapes you want. Once you're done cutting the cookie dough, you're going to line them on your baking tray. So here I have my baking tray that is lined with a parchment paper. Arrange the cookie dough on your baking tray, just giving them a small space between them. So they will need about 1 inch apart of space because these cookie doughs don't spread much when they are being baked like normal cookie doughs. You'll place this in a preheated oven at 160 degrees Celsius or 325 degrees Fahrenheit and bake them for about 13 to 15 minutes or until you see the edges nicely golden brown. So here are the toppings that you're going to use for these cookies. So remember guys, this is actually optional. You can serve the cookies as the way they are, but as I've said before, I like topping mine with some melted chocolate. So just cut your white and dark chocolate into smaller chunks, place them in a bowl, and then you're just going to pop them in the microwave for about 3 to 5 minutes. Once it's ready, you'll quickly stir it until it's nicely smooth and your chocolate is ready to use. I'll also be topping the cookies with some sprinkles, so I'll be using some colored sprinkles and I also have some dark chocolate sprinkles. You can as well go ahead and use any toppings that you like. So now let's check if our cookies are ready, and as you can see, they are ready, perfectly baked, and they have that nice golden edge. That means that they're ready. So just let them cool for about 10 to 15 minutes before we serve them or add our toppings. These are yummy, they smell so amazing, they are buttery, flaky and crisp as well, so you can serve them immediately. This is perfect for a small gathering like a family get together or friends get together. They're perfect for any time of the day. So if you want to be extra, just dip them in that melted chocolate, top them with the sprinkles, let them set for about 5 minutes and serve them immediately with some hot coffee or just with some cold milk. So remember, you can always make this as a batch and just store them in a sealed container for up to 1 week if they will survive, that is. So anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed these cookies as much as I did. And that's all for our recipe today. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. I hope you're going to try these yummy shortbread cookies. As you can see, they're so easy to make and they only require a few ingredients. I hope you make them, and as usual, if you make them, don't forget to tell me how yours came out on the comment section down below. Also, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe for more of my amazing recipes. Remember, you can find more of my amazing recipes on Instagram or on TikTok at feels_kitchen. So till my next video, bye.